part of that resolution is budgeting. And part of that budgeting is knowing how to sacrifice, right? So you have to sacrifice, meaning, listen, back in the day, there was a ton of shit I could buy, right? We were buying Pokemon cards, boxes, distributors, a lot of it because we were selling it, but we were definitely buying more than what we were selling because collector Richie was like, collector, oh my God, we're making this money, yo. I'm trying to get this, put it aside, right? And honestly, it's kind of good that I did that because now I'm able to sell those at a premium. But like when you have to sacrifice, right? When you have to take something that you normally do and stop doing it, how does it affect the relationship? How does it affect your family? How does it affect like overall in general? Because I know there's a lot of people out there. Look, the economy sucks. Let's just call it for what it is. You could get eggs at a discount, but they're mad small, right? You could get milk at a discount, but the shit's sour a lot of times. And like you could cut all these corners in what?
Who would buy discounted milk? Not me.
No, I don't mean like discounted milk. I mean like you're not buying the typical name brand. You're buying like an off-brand milk. So like if you bought like the Target brand milk versus like the Hood milk, that's what I mean when I say discounted.
Target brand milk, that's fine. But anyways, it's hard. It's hard when you have kids and you have things to do, and not only do you have bills to pay, but you have your life to get things for, you need things in life too. So it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's been this past I would say year, especially when you want to buy a home and everything and you're in a new state. It's a little hard, but you just have to get through it and focus and I don't know. We just focus to get there.
You gotta focus. Richie Berger, my boy Rich, who hooked me up with that Z-Pack, man. Forever grateful. Richie Berger says nothing wrong with Tiger brand milk.
Nothing, right? Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is, okay, listen. When we first moved to Florida,
Okay.
We've always bought like Hood milk and all that stuff. We came here, we had to get used to like new markets. We had to get used to like new stores, right? And I remember you bought a brand from, I don't know if it was Trader Joe's or if it was Publix.
It was the Publix milk, and then I started getting MacArthur or something. I forget what it's called. Something.
And the first 3 times she brought it home. Now I have to tell you, the Publix was literally a spit away from our place. So like going from Publix to our place at the time was very quick. And like 3 times the milk, it tasted like sour, like it was on the truck for too long and it got put in the fridge to try to get brought back to life, but it never made it. You know what I mean? It was always sour. And it happened one time at Trader Joe's too, I remember.
Really? I don't remember that. I only drink almond milk. I don't drink whole milk, but yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, I don't mind off-brand milk, like Aldi. I get the milk from Aldi. I have no problem with that. And it's good. It's no problem. But sometimes
certain things at Aldi that you get, and then we go to different markets. I go to Aldi for some stuff. I go to Publix. I go to Trader Joe's. I go to like all different BJ's. It just depends on what you need. And
listen, I got to tell you, I've never experienced a more expensive market in my life than Publix.
Yeah, it's super expensive. I think I went to go get a few things. Valentina wanted chicken soup yesterday, and I went and made it. And I think I went to Aldi to get a few things because I had passed by it, and it was like $18. It was nothing. And then we ended up going to Publix, and I bought less, and I spent $25 or something. It's just, and it's not even a lot, but it's just the point that I got like 3 things for $25.
We got to pause for a minute for this. We got to give a quick Hefe for 5 Magic. Appreciate you being here. But one of the things that got brought to our attention, what forced us to do a little bit. Listen, I don't care how much money you make, how little money you make. It doesn't matter. Whatever field you are, nobody wants to overpay for things, especially the wealthy. Do not overpay for anything. They just don't. And that's
Yeah.
why a lot of times they're wealthy. They pay attention to where their money
I'm,
goes.
sometimes the wealthiest people, and I've come across them, are the cheapest people.
I can agree with that, but that's why they're
But
so goddamn wealthy.
not, yeah, but not on themselves. On themselves, they spend or whatever. But with other things, like, you can definitely see and I understand. There's things that I think I'm a giver. Like, I'll give my last dollar. So that's just how I am. And I feel like you're the same way too. So like, for me, I can't, when I see people like that, it irks me, but whatever. I mean, some people are a little cheaper, I guess. I have no idea. But for me, I'd give, like, I'm just a person that would like help somebody out, or I don't mind spending a little extra on something better, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Right. But one of the things that we've had to do in the whole budgeting thing is we
Mhm.
actually have like this strategy
Yep.
where we go to Aldi, we get some basics, you know what I mean? We go to Publix, we'll get like produce and some deli meat and stuff like that from Publix. Or I'm not sure. Did you ever get deli meat from Target? No, right?
No, I don't know. I don't like it. Excuse me. I think
Something kind of there's something kind of strange about getting deli meat from Target. God
no,
bless you.
thank you. I like a certain kind of deli meat. And they don't have it there. I don't think. If they have some, I think they have Dietz and Watson. I like Boar's Head.
Okay.
So I think that's what it, or maybe they do. It's one or the other. I forget. But oh, I don't see you anymore. You there?
I know. No, yeah, because you were talking, so I just made you a single person.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
trying these settings.
there's a few things. Like, I love Trader Joe's because I love their specialty stuff. Like, I love their fall stuff. Actually, I have to go. I haven't gone. I usually go every 2 or 3 weeks. I go to Trader Joe's because even like when I'm working, and I work 5 days out of the week, and when Richie's home doing his thing, and I usually try to I cook a homemade meal when I'm home for the kids and for Richie. Usually I'll go to Trader Joe's. I honestly love their frozen stuff. Not all of it, because I know frozen stuff has a lot of sodium and whatever, but there's some stuff that like my daughter loves, like the orange chicken. I think everybody
Hmm.
hot stickers. I like my little potato latke things. They're so good. Like, I love little things like that. But like, also I love getting I love their produce there too. They have great fruits and vegetables. I love getting their breads there. And their sweets. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I do go to different places. Like, for BJ's, we get a lot of like paper towels.
Hmm.
My favorite.
Paper towels. Hey,
I know,
listen,
paper towels are
throw a
the
W. Throw a W for Eleni if you like when she just kind of creeps into the chat when we're in Walmart or Target and she's just like, hey, paper towels, dish soap, blah blah blah.
the Greek in me, but I use so much. I need to invest in some microfiber cloths. I used to have them when we had our old house. I think I tossed a lot of them because they got gross, and I tossed them. But I use a lot. I clean. I'm always cleaning something. I'm always wiping something down, or when I'm cooking, I'm always cleaning. So I go, and my kids aren't the cleanest kids.
Yeah.
I'm always something.
Excuse me.
It happens.
Listen, God bless the kids. Listen,
I I'm a paper towel whore.
she really is. Like, she goes through a roll like 2 days, 48 hours gone.
Less,
And
yeah.
I think it's because you use the paper towel, like you rinse your hands off and you'll tear off like two paper towels, or you'll tear off three and you're just like, yeah, whatever, and you'll throw it away instead of like having some kind of dish rag. Listen, I've always said, listen, we don't always have to use like, those microfiber towels, right? But like when you like washing your hands, why waste the paper towel? Why not just use the rag to wash it, just dry your hands off and then
You know,
put it down? You know what I mean?
about rags and wiping. Rags do carry a lot of bacteria, and I don't like it. And that's the one thing I don't. I know old school. My mom used to do it, and she still, like, every now and then, depending. But if you keep constantly using that same rag for like the next days, they do carry bacteria, and that's why I don't like it. So I'd rather use a paper towel and clean up that way.
Portrait Dude says, I use a ton of paper towels too. That is from Everywhere Paper Towels. Yep. Frozen berries from the dollar store. I never thought about that. The frozen
Oh,
fruit. I never thought of that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've never tried getting food from there. I always go in there for random things. Or like with the girl, if Valentina's like a school project, I get a lot of her stuff from there.
Now, Whole Foods expensive. You guys have that in Florida or back in CT? No, in Florida they have Whole Foods.
There's one. We have a Greenwise. I haven't been to Sprouts. There's one that opened by our new place that I've been dying to go to. So I actually want to go. I heard their like ready-made food is really good too. Like if you want to go for like they have like lunch and all that stuff. And I heard their produce is really good.
Flipping with Cisco says she's right about the rag. I just air dry. No, listen. God forbid a speck of water gets on the floor. It's, oh my God, you're such a slob.